welcome to my channel, Always Bolt the Bird, and like always, if you've been here before, welcome back. First off, we had our first fun night of streaming. Basically, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be streaming on YouTube, and each week we're going to pick a different format, and we're just going to do direct challenges. So, this week's format was Pauper, and we played a whole bunch of direct challenges, had a ton of fun. And next Tuesday, we're going to be doing Commander, which is basically 100 card singleton, but you get 4 copies of your Commander in the deck, and then all the other Commander rules. All the other Commander rules are the same, with the exception of your Commander can be a Planeswalker. I might do an Ugin deck, and do an artifact. Or a colorless, I should say. But yeah, so jump in the Discord, link in the description below. And there's a chat room for all that kind of stuff. So we're also going to be doing polls on what we should play next. And we can even make up our own formats. We were thinking about doing, like, you have to have all rares or something. Or prints, which is commons and uncommons. But yeah, so jump there. So anyone who knows me, anyone who's been following me on Discord and just playing me, knows that I've been trying to make an artifact deck actually work. Unfortunately, they've been okay, but not great. But we got a couple of really good cards that we needed from M20. The first card is Steel Overseer. If you've been playing Magic for a while, you know that Steel Overseer is a completely broken artifact. It's not really broken, but it is an amazing artifact, and we got Steel Overseer back, and that is just amazing. Icon of Ancestry is also a really cool new card from M20. We choose Construct, and basically all our constructs will get +1/+1, and 3 in tap. We can look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card of the chosen type, Construct, and put it into your hand, the rest on the bottom. And then the last one was Mystic Forge. Basically, this is a like that red card that lets you play stuff off the top of your library. I honestly can't think of it right now, but basically you can look at the top card of your library at any time. That's why I'm on this side for the whole video, so that you guys can see the library as well. We can cast the top card of your library if it's an artifact card or a colorless non-land card. So basically the only thing that we can't cast is land or Scion Master Thopterist. Or we can pay 1 life, tap it, and exile the top card of our library. So, yep. And then, so those were the cards that really made this deck shine. But basically, we've got a Sparring Construct. When it dies, we can put a 1/1 counter on something. Chamber Sentry. Because we have blue, we can almost always play a turn 1 for 1. And then we can start pumping it and all that. We got the Voltaic Servant, which is kind of like a Voltaic Key, but I think slightly better. Basically, at the beginning of your end step, untap target artifact. You untap Steel Overseer, you get to use it twice. Scion Master Thopterist. Cast an artifact, get a 1/1 with flying. Sacrifice 2 artifacts, draw a card. Just an amazing card. Salvager of Ruin is another one. So basically, at any point we can sacrifice it to choose a target permanent in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn, returned to your hand. In the last game, we actually used it for Karn. And we got Karn back, which is pretty good. Saheeli. Basically, whenever we cast a non-creature spell, we get a 1/1 servo artifact. But even better than that is target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of the turn. What's really good about this is we can make anything into another Steel Overseer. So if Steel Overseer comes down, it doesn't have haste, we can't use it, but we make something a copy of Steel Overseer, and we can use that one. Karn, Urza, Scion of Urza, we know this. Basically, we're always using the -2 on this one because it does make constructs and it gets pumped by that. Ugin the Ineffable. Basically, we're using it for the -3 for the most part. But colorless spells in general cost 2 less. We can exile the top card face down. It's a 2/2 colorless spirit. When that token leaves the battlefield, put the exiled card into our hand, which is really good. So we have 1 Karn's Bastion because with Steel Overseer, we are putting counters on, so we can proliferate a lot. Mobilized District, and Zhalfirin Void. I don't think I've ever pronounced that right. Zhalfirin Void. All in all, this was a really good deck. I think one of the games I just sped up. Somebody spent 30 minutes against me to play, and I really don't know why, but I'm putting it in just so that you can kind of see the end. Like, we did go a little bit nuts at the end, so... but yeah, so if you enjoy videos like this, hit the like button. Subscribe, tap the bell icon, get notified every time we post a video, which is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You'll also get notified when I go live, which is Tuesdays and Sundays, 8 p.m. Eastern on here. Like I said, the Sundays stream's pretty normal. Building decks, having fun, playing around, possibly showing off something from the next week. But Tuesdays, we're doing the direct challenge formats and stuff like that. So, no more talking, I'm gonna get to the game. Alright, Ominous. Let's see if we can actually play some artifacts against you. No, this hand is completely useless right now. Mulligan. It's better. I guess, unfortunately, Ugin's going to the bottom. Alright, Llanowar Elves, I can deal with that. Alright, so let's scry one. We'll keep that. Another Llanowar Elves. Alright, so it looks like we can get our Steel Overseer down pretty quickly. And then next turn, we get to untap it a bunch of times. Well, once, but we get to do it a bunch of times. And there's a Shalai. No blocks. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. Alright, let's, I guess, throw down a Sparring Construct. Pump him a bit. Target an artifact. Okay, so we've got a little pump train going. Oh no. What did this one do?
You would make an excellent informant for my study.
Oh, okay. Not horrible. Let's see what they name. Settle the wreckage. Well, you just gave away your whole hand. Like, pass to attackers. Yeah? Okay. Oh, I really want to get down a Psy. But let's do this instead. And we're going to name Construct. Done. Let's tap this. All attack, I guess?
I guess you do not want
and
to
untap Steel Overseer. Let's see if they drew Settle the Wreckage.
Let me aid your research.
Alright, well, we know that they don't have one in hand. Or they're just, like, awesomely super baiting us to thinking that they don't have one. Opponent scoops it up. Alright, they never got their Settle the Wreckage. That's actually a decent trick. Like, name what you already have in your hand and hope to not hit it so they think that you don't have it. Like, that's like an evil way to do it. Like, Okie Silly Dokio. I can't pronounce your name. It's not in a language that I know. So we're going to call you Nissa. This is a bad hand. Chamber Sentry does not work without colored mana. We're going to keep 6, but what do we get rid of? Really like these 3. Yeah, okay. I guess Salvager goes away. Alright, we'll get that down. So next turn, Steel Overseer, followed by Voltaic Servant. Oh. Okay. We'll have to see how many things actually live. So they are playing Cinder Barons. No removal yet, and that's actually a pretty good thing. Alright, so let's tap to do this. Next, all attack. Oh, I just realized that I missed a, I missed a counter on Chamber Sentry. Alright, so we'll untap Steel Overseer. And what happens now? Pass, pass. Do this. Now we play a Mobilized District. Do this. All attack for a bunch. And untap Steel Overseer? Hopefully they don't have some type of board wipe. Oh no, it's Grixis. I'm like dreading the board wipe, but I think we had a really great game. And now that I said that, watch us lose. Oh, the board wipe. The board wipe fear is real. I just kicked my computer. Oh, Obnixilus's cruelty. Okay, so resolves.
Go to the Alexa app to find and enable video skills and devices.
I don't know if you all heard that, but my Alexa just went off. Alright, we got... Aw, they didn't let us attack. That's so mean. Okay, we got it. This deck is really good when it goes off. Okay. Corcovado Time Mix. We're going to try and play some artifacts against you. We go first. This doesn't seem great, but it doesn't seem horrible. We have to pet Baroness Kitty Von Bird for good luck. I was going to have a poll for the name, but then I came up with Baroness Kitty Von Bird and Baroness Kitty Von Bird, and that kind of just really stuck. So maybe whenever I get my next pet, I'll let y'all decide on the name for it. Alright, so they've already mulliganed once. Ooh, Leyline of Sanctity. They have hexproof. Alright, fair enough. I don't think this deck cares if they have hexproof. Are we playing mono white life gain? Alright, actually, let's get this down and a Steel Overseer. If we're playing against life gain, Pride Mates sometimes outpace Steel Overseers. Okay, Scry 1. It's not mono white. I wonder what they're playing. I wonder what they have that they could play right now. Excuse me. Alright, so Steel Overseer. Let's just do it. Just in case they have, like, a deals damage type card. We gotta get our Voltaic Servant out. And then we can break Steel Overseers. And by break Steel Overseers, I mean not at all. Alright, Leonin Vanguard. You can't do anything else with that. We're out of land. Alright, so let's just play this. I guess Salvager of Ruin would have been a little bit better. But, alright, let's just do this once. And... oh, they have a Seal Away. Is that what they have, a Seal Away? You got a Seal Away? Okay, if they do, they're not playing it yet. Opponent scoops it up. That seems like it's going to be the theme of this video, maybe. I guess if you don't have anything, and I've got some Steel Overseers out, it kind of breaks your will to keep playing. Alright, Ulysses Trabo. Ulysses Trabo. Trabo? I'm going to play some artifacts against you. I guess we have the 1/2/4 drop with a Scry on turn 1. It doesn't seem too bad. We'll keep it. Alright, so I guess we'll keep it. And a Sparring Construct. And we'll have 2 of them out. We have way too many Mystic Forges, though. I mean, if they play some weird discard, we have stuff to discard. Alright, so we untap it. Alright, now we need our Steel Overseer. Because we can just keep Steel Overseeing. Actually, this is pretty good. Icon of Ancestry again on Construct. Alright, so we get to untap... I guess we'll untap the boy with the big butt. Just in case they have haste. If we draw a land, though, we get this, and we can start just playing stuff off of our the top of the deck, or we can look for more constructs. Oop, Scorch Mark. Alright, so we did get a land. Mobilized District is good, but alright, let's just play this. Alright, so next. All attack. Let's do this now so that we can get rid of the land. Alright, let's untap this. Just in case. We'll see what they play. We might exile this, we might not. I don't know. It is also a 3-2 when it comes down, so... because we can pay 1 life and exile the top card of our library. Right, whenever it attacks, target creature and opponent can't block this turn. Okay. It's an interesting card. Okay, my turn. We actually like this card now, I think. We can't play Sai. It's the only card in the deck that we can't play. Okay, let's... Alright, let's play this. Sparring Construct. 1 attacker. Okay, so they didn't have a pump spell. Let's untap him. To be fair, when I did this, I meant to actually do Icon of Ancestry. We need like an overrun card back in Standard. Not that mono green isn't like already an amazing deck, but something like overrun. Haste. Interesting. Alright, let's see what can't block. I'm gonna guess this dude can't block. Yeah, no blocks. It's an interesting card. Okay, so we can play this for 1. Master Thopterist again. We'll take a Voltaic Servant. We can't play the Voltaic Servant, but we can all attack. And let's end the turn. And the opponent scoops it up. We did get the nice right at the end. Yep. A good game so far. say at the beginning we'll untap, and we'll untap. Alright, and they concede. Finally. Oh, I don't want to speak bad about anybody, but seriously, that was like a 30-minute game. And I don't know if they were like purposely slow playing or they were just kind of like new to the game or whatever. But, like I said, we're going to speed that up. You'll see the win, but this won't count as a video for you guys because that was very, very boring and it was like a 30-minute game. Alrighty. Masked Nobody. We're going to play some artifacts against you. That last game that I played made me like quit Magic for like an hour and just play Pokemon Let's Go on the Switch. Oh, that was such a bad game. I mean, again, I'm not really like knocking them. I have no idea why it took so long. I'm just going to assume it's a new player and go from there. Alright, so we can Chamber Sentry for 1. Oh, pay 1. Pass the turn. And let's see where this goes. Okay. Knight of the... Yes, plus 3/+3 against Death Touch. Okay. Chamber Sentry for 1 again. We might actually pass the turn. Pass the turn. Alright, there we go. Alright, they gain a life. This doesn't take that much, right? They can actually do this now. Well, not anymore. Pass. Put a +1/+1 counter. No blocks. My turn. Not the best, not the worst. We're just gonna pass the turn anyway. Resolves. I mean, we have a Karn next turn. Oof, Call to the Feast. Alright, pass. I mean, you may as... Oh, okay, I was going to say, I may as well pass. I probably wouldn't have blocked, but I understand why the scariness, because I could have double blocked.
I battle for the point.
Alright, so I got myself a nice little 4/4. Let me read this real quick. Target permanent card that was put in your graveyard. Interesting. So I can get Karn back. But you're not going to attack Karn. You are going to attack Karn. Pass to blockers. I guess I'll block. Yep, resolves. Pass to damage.
I will return.
Sacrifice this and get back a Karn? That seems absolutely fair. We can just pump our yeah, let's just pump our constructs. Three, 4, 5. Alright, let's just pass the turn. No blocks. They can gain their life. One more turn we get 6. Or one more land we get 6. And we get rid of that mean guy. Knight of Elon Musk. I didn't see the the B the first... Oh my goodness. The first time, so I saw like Knight of Elon Legion. And that's kind of how that became that. Alright, resolves. Now I bet you there's no attacks. You can't really pump anything. Although I guess you can attack with like these two. No. Alright, my turn. Land. Ooh, not a land. Not a land, but we can get a nice little blocky Construct out.
Introduce you to a friend of mine.
Pass the turn. Alright, so they are now at a whopping 29 life. Vraska's Contempt. Yeah, Vraska's Contempt. Alright, resolve.
Farewell, and thank you for the lesson.
Okay, so Helm of the Host actually can't be equipped yet, right? Equip 5, right. Pass to attackers. My turn. Show me a land. Not a land, but
I love a good challenge.
we can at least get that down and one of these down. Let's use it. Artifact becomes a copy.
Genius is as genius does.
Next to damage, next to attacks. 2 attackers. Alright, so they're not gonna, like, quadruple block. And also, I realized that this had, like, summoning sickness, so that wasn't... I should have used one of the Chamber Sentries. That was a big fail on my part. But maybe they'll just attack Saheeli. Alright, so Call to the Feast again. I'm gonna guess no attacks. Well, actually, no. They can attack now, I guess. Alright, pass my turn. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5. We don't have... let's just do this and see if we find a... Oop, I was gonna say a better one. And we do. Alright, so let's make this a copy of Steel Overseer.
I like to think fast.
And use Steel Overseer. Next to damage. Next. 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, if they wanted to like a billion block, they could kill it. I should say kill them. End turn. That's just a Chamber Sentry. Let's untap that. Alright, resolves. Legion Lieutenant, okay. Yep, resolves. Pass. Pass. My turn. Alright, so throw down one of these, grow that. Throw down one of these, grow the Constructs. Grow everything. Next. 2 attackers? I mean, they're getting way up there on life. But at least we can sort of start to chip away at that life. End turn. Alright, so untap. Resolve. The other thing that we can do too is after we steal Overseer again, we can -3. Ooh, Death Touch. Well, we know what we're gonna start minusing 3 on. My turn. Oh, we got another Steel Overseer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We deal to that guy. Knock them down a peg. I guess just play Steel Overseer. Pass the turn. Untap. Resolves. Okay, so we can just start making stuff really big and then just picking off their stuff one by one. Oh no. Okay, resolves. But do they block? Do they attack? No, they don't attack. Okay. So we'll use Steel Overseer. My turn. More land is good. Ugin's good. Okay, yeah, an opponent scoops it up. That's about the time where you should scoop it up. I mean, as you can see, Artifacts finally got a good deck. Artifacts can finally hold its own. If we didn't do that, we were going to keep Steel Overseeing and removing from Chamber Sentry to deal damage. And eventually we would have just wiped their board and attacked for a ton. So, yeah, even without the Ugin, we were still in a great position. But, well, I mean, if you enjoyed the video, wanted to see more videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe, tap the bell icon, get notified every time I post a video, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You'll also get notified when I go live, which is Tuesdays and Sundays and 8 p.m. Eastern. YouTube, like I said in the intro, Tuesdays we're doing like a really fun, like, y'all versus me. And next Tuesday we're doing Commander. If you want to know the rules and stuff for Commander, jump on the Discord and you'll see them. But yeah, this was just a deck I've been wanting to make since pretty much Dominaria. But I had to wait for cards like Steel Overseer and Icon of Ancestry and the other thing that lets me play the card off the top of my library. So, alright, well, you beautiful people have a great day, and we will see you in the next video.